Crystal's car that has an 800 package, maxed out turbo, a stock turbo G80. For reference, today it's 98 degrees and humidity probably above 70. You know, when you max out a factory turbo, you want the best conditions you could get because you're kind of limited to air. So it's 702 flat, so considering how hot it is, intake air temp's a factor. So like on a cold 70-degree night, it's gonna pick up power. That's slow. Yeah, it's because we spun. It spun bad. Here's a rule of thumb in drag racing. For every 1/10 of the 60 foot, usually on a powerful car, 1/10 and a half to 2/10 on the big end. There's no way it took 4 seconds to get to the 60 feet. Bruh. Oh, it's because the car started moving. So the car started moving and that hit.
It did a second 60 foot, and that was 1.8.
1.8. All right, that's shitty as shit. This car on a good tire goes 140s. If we put it on a tire and tweak it and sit there and tweak it, it's a 950 car in the quarter mile. Alright, so the first part of the vlog was fucking slow G80 testing. Hard to impress me. So this is Ezekiel's car from Idaho?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
It reminds me of that video.
What's your name? Ezekiel! You!
So what I did was I triggered the additional fuel pump we put in the tank, and he's gonna go over it, make sure it doesn't leak before we turn it on. We're gonna turn it on. Ezekiel's visiting tomorrow from Idaho. I saw 1000 package, put it in purple to match his wrap. How you guys doing? First and foremost, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Did you see the event? I wanted to go. I did sign up for tickets, but I had all my wild childs this weekend, and I wasn't able to get a sitter. And then Kobe, my oldest, fractured his wrist, so he's got to get surgery.
Oh, how is he?
He's got to get surgery tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah, so they put him under. Thursday we went to the hospital. Friday he went back. They put him under to snap it back into place. His thumb actually, it's his bone.
So, I'm sorry, so did it hit something and then
so he was playing Capture the Flag. Is that a thing? I don't know what that is. And we slid or something, and like something bent his thumb back pretty bad. But, so they put him under to fix it. He didn't fix it. So tomorrow, Afro's got to get surgery. 80-minute surgery.
They're gonna put a little rod in his fucking
I have no idea, but his mom, I'm like, I gotta talk to the doctor. Like, oh, what's going on? We don't know. I'm like, nah, I gotta talk to the doctor. So tomorrow I gotta deal with that too. My 11-year-old is freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, yeah, all right. I'd be freaking out too. All right, let's turn this bitch on. I guess we're just gonna start it in the dark. Hey, you're gonna have to just start it and hopefully it works.
Team ain't taking no L's. I told him you don't wanna play us. We going out town with a flight in the morning. Said fuck it, I'm just gonna stay up. Remember last year I told them the price, and now they all wanna pay up. They hit me now, they coming too late. All I reply is to save up. Me and my guys, we did it ourselves.
I think my favorite R8 we've ever done. It's got a unique style, one-of-one color. I can't tell you how many people offer to buy this car when they see it here. Some of them when they see this, they're like, tell them and name the price, I'll take it. I'm like, it's not for sale. But we just put the billet intake manifold on it, the V3, so we're gonna put it back on the dyno. But before we even jump to this car, me and you guys are gonna jump in this purple Lambo we just did for Ezekiel from Idaho or South Dakota?
Last time you said Idaho.
Did he say Idaho?
You did.
Dude, Idaho or South Dakota, somewhere the F out there.
I seen the stones, I heard them on top, but I never know who done said it. Go to the bank, withdraw the cash, and I told all my brothers to bet it. All on myself, ayy, I told them we get in the bag. Remember the days
so we're in Ezekiel's car, gonna go with petroleum, 888 E85. These 1000 packages are so smooth. We did header wrap the exhaust. So if you guys have installed header wrap, as it's molding around whatever you wrapped, it smokes a lot until it seats, and then it just stops smoking. So PTSD with smoke and your boy don't get along too good. So overall though, went over all the power maps are all set. Flame map works. lag, everything works. Anytime you set up these cars in Motec, you have to input the wheel circumference. So the overall rollout of the tire, the traction control works perfect. Being that the car is rear-wheel drive, I tend to run the TC just a tad bit tighter. We don't want it to move at all, you know. All-wheel drive cars, if an all-wheel drive car spins, you can like point it wherever you want and it just pulls that way. Rear-wheel drive cars spin, they spin out. Oh, over the weekend, you see the
red one?
Yeah. Don't be this guy right here. Do me a favor, you guys that buy Lambos, you know, first and foremost, congratulations that you buy a Lambo. Big accomplishment. You see this button right here? ESC? Leave that shit on. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Especially if you come from the Mustang world. Leave that button alone. I mean, if you're just not an experienced driver, it's okay. Don't pull that. ESC is the factory stability control. If you don't disable this, the factory ABS is gonna keep the car from spinning out, and it's pretty good. When you turn that shit off, it's driver mode. Now with this car particularly, it's Motec, so we disable the ABS because the standalone traction control is a lot more precise than the factory stuff. The factory stuff is meant to not, you know, let you get in an accident with the weather and shit. Motorsports traction control can be used that way, but it's used differently. So we bypass that by turning the ESC off and letting the ECU take over. For all you guys that have factory ECUs, don't pull that button. Don't be that guy. Never fails. Every time you rip on a twin turbo V10, it still makes me smile the same way it did since day one. So we're gonna pull into this E85 station right next door to the jail, by the way. You might want to slow down a little bit. See all the smoke? So I'll let it idle, completely idle, so it settles really nicely. Watch how straight this car stays. Granted, the tires are cold and probably 40 psi. In the ECU, you can target how much slip you want. I think this car's like 13%. I'm gonna make it hit about 1,000 horsepower, 1,100, just to make sure the TC feels good. I don't need to make back-to-back hits, it's stupid. I'll do one clean hit, I'll review the log, and if the TC needs tightening up, we'll tighten it up and make one more hit. But 9 out of 10 now, they're pretty good. So we'll just make one little hit, second through fourth gear hit, and go over it and clean it up, and off she goes to South Dakota or where? Idaho?
Idaho, one of them.
One of them. Which one's closest to Ohio? No. Never mind, I give up. Whatever. See that? I rolled onto it in a second, and the targeted torque was too much. It wanted to spin. I felt the chassis kind of move around a little bit, and it's closing the throttle, and the ECU is doing what they needed to do to compensate to be able to target the slip factor that we're after, right? And it went perfectly straight. Yeah, it didn't move a lot, but you just felt the chassis kind of unload and disunload just because it's reducing the torque and trying to do what it needs to do to keep the car straight, but it stayed perfectly straight the whole time. Cold tire, 40 psi. And why I run it on a cold tire and 40 psi versus putting heat in the tire and testing it is because real world conditions, real world driving, not internet driving or all this shit you see on the internet, is shit like that. Like, you leave your house, car's warmed up, you get gas, you pull out, and you make a rip. 9 out of 10 times when people do rips, it's situations like that. So I test the cars on cold tires and high tire pressure when it comes down to safety day-to-day operations. Now granted, if we go to the racetrack, of course we want warm tire and low tire pressure and hit it with the kitchen sink as much power as we can. But what we're doing here is making sure that the tune of the car is set up for everyday, you know, driving. And this guy has kids, man. I mean, he literally takes when he came to visit us with his wife, he's got a little 2-year-old, like, he puts his kids in these cars. So we want to make sure that these cars are as safe as they can be at all times when his family's in them, or if he's alone, right? So mission accomplished with Ezekiel's car. You know what's funny is how this all started. He messaged us for a used exhaust and ended up saving his car for 1,000 horsepower turbo build. So thanks Ezekiel and your family. Look forward to building a few more cars. For now, we're gonna clean this girl up and continue on to the next car. Let's ride. So you know, most of you guys, if not, know my history of how I started in my garage. Me and Charlie, making turbo manifolds, and then we went to hot parts, and then intercoolers. You know that sound everyone complains about? That is the sound of aluminum welding. While we don't market it that much, we still sell lots of turbo manifolds and intercoolers. So check out the website. If you have a Honda, an Evo,
Miata?
we don't make any turbo manifolds for Miatas. But we make a lot of intercoolers for the Hondas and the Evo platform, Evo X, Evo 8, 9. And we make the universal intercooler, or if you want a custom intercooler, you can always email us. So in this room, where the production stuff happens, right? So like, this is an Evo 8, 9, 3.5 inch intercooler. Another Evo 8, 9, 3.5 inch intercooler. And then we have a B-Series top mount T4 single 44, Evo T3, Evo T3, Evo forward facing, H22 T4. So we sell a lot of turbo manifolds. So I know we don't market it that much, but it's like, it's always been steady. It's kind of one of those things that's been with us. It started us, so I'm never gonna get rid of it. So jump on the site, all you Honda Evo guys, hit it up. Another 2000 giveaway is finally coming to an end. In exactly 7 days from now, we will be picking a winner. Get on the site, get all the merch you can, because that's a wrap. We're closing that, putting it behind us. Your boy's not gonna overjump like he did with this one. We got some cool shit in the works with the Civics and stuff. I gotta get back on my blue Civic. Good idea. Yeah. Short vlog, you know, I know it's been some weeks, we were fucking dropping them weekly, but we just had a lot of shit going on. It's just like I always say, right? I kind of sound like a broken record. Work comes first, and when I'm busy working, I don't really want to be behind the camera. Sorry guys. Maybe we could throw Alonzo behind the camera. Anyways, that's it. We've come to an end. We're gonna draw the winner for the S2000 next Monday. Get back on track. I'm actually gonna close this vlog out to start filming for the new vlog. So the new vlog is fully about the specific car that happens to be one of my favorite cars. So see you next vlog. All right, psych, there's more to it than my closing. While the S2000 is ending next week, get on the site and everything you buy is going towards the S2000. So not to mention it's all super discounted. And the reason it's discounted is because we just want to drop, we got fall coming, we got December coming, we got holidays coming. Alonso's been working on some pretty dope designs where we just want to move what we have. So the faster we move all this stuff, the faster we get the new designs and the new merch. I know a lot of you guys have been bought all our merch for the last years, and you guys see the changes in the styles. Get on site. Anything you buy goes towards that. It's discounted. We're throwing a bunch of other stuff, stickers, license plates, all kinds of goodies. It depends on Alonso's mood. And right now I think he's in a good mood. Get to it.